Ella Freya, the social media sensation, comes back to the show.
Whenever I want to impress someone, I can cook.
We're checking out this brand new organic bistro.
It's so good. Yeah.
Really good.
And Ella opens up about some of her personal secrets.
Yeah, I'm okay with talking about this.
Akasaka has a brand new restaurant open up that's 100% organic stuff.
あれ？ニコラス。
エラちゃん、
久しぶり。
何してんの？
何してるの？
いや、撮影してるよ、これ。
本当？
そうだよ。ご飯食べる？
いいの？
いいよ。
食べたい。
ここ行こうよ。Let's go. It just opened up recently. It's called Earth Cable.
美味しそう。
Yeah.じゃあ料理はお任せでもいいですか？
はい、もうお任せください。めちゃくちゃ自信あります。結構お腹空いてます。
はい、空いてます。
はい、じゃあ任せてください。お待たせしました。じゃあ The Earth サラダですね。じゃあ10種類の具材が使われたサラダです。自然栽培のお野菜からジビエの中でエゾジカっていって北海道で採れた鹿のスモークさせたベーコンだったりとか全部で10品目が入っているサラダになります。
ちょっといいですか？
はい。
このキャロットは何なんですか？
これは自然栽培で育った人参です。自然の力で育ったお野菜って、水分量が少ないね。何が多いかっていうと、ミネラルの含有量がとても多いんですね。なので、シンプルに味がすごく強いです。それを最大限引き出すために、まずじっくり、さつまいもを美味しく仕上げるように、じっくり火入れして、で最後に外側を純粋なオイルだけ取り除いたギーで軽く炙って、そうするとちゃんと人参本来の旨味甘みが感じられる、はい、一品になってます。
That is an extremely beautiful salad. Before we touch it, you know there's a tradition on the show. Clearly, it's gonna happen.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. いただきます!
Criminal offensive side eye.
Why don't you go ahead and try some of the salad?
I will.
Are you okay with deer meat from Hokkaido?
Yeah. I want to try. I'm pretty sure I've deer before, so.
Really? I think I had deer when I was a kid before I came to Japan, and it was awful.
Really?
Yeah, it was really gamey. I remember telling my mom, I want to try this deer meat. You know, I want to be like a beast or something. And she's like, sure, I'll make some for you. And then she cooked it up, and it was like so gamey, none of us could eat it. So there's probably a way to do it and a way not to do it.
I think I've had that as a Christmas dinner.
This carrot, by the way, smells so good, and I haven't even put it in my mouth yet. My eggs are already watering.
I can smell it.
Wow, that just takes carrots to a whole new level. That is super delicious, crazy sweet. I'm gonna try some of this salad too.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah?
It's not an overwhelming deer taste. I mean, you can taste it, but it's not like overwhelming. It's just like a little bit of ham.
There's so many different things with nuts and like red and green colors going on in this salad.
It's like smoky, sweet, juicy, a little bit nutty.
It's quite exciting actually. It goes really well with this carrot. This is just an organic carrot that has been like glazed really slowly. So delicious. Get a little nuts with that. I must say, the chef, he knew what he was talking about. He was full of confidence. So do you cook a lot of your own food?
No. I can cook. I just don't do it a lot. But whenever I want to impress someone, I can. Like when I go back to the Netherlands, I'll cook up some okonomiyaki, I'll grill some mackerel, I'll make some nikujaga, you know? I feel like a lot of people wouldn't know what nikujaga is. Because it's not like one of those famous meals that everyone is like, oh, I want to go to Japan to eat nikujaga.
It's basically a soup with potatoes and carrots and like pork belly or something like that. How good is that carrot? Come on.
It's so good.
It's
Yeah.
really good. So sweet.
So like buttery almost.
It's almost like a sweet potato.
Oh yeah. But I thought that when I was smelling it just now, like it kind of smells like sweet potato fries.
You know what I like? When I go to the supermarket and I see a little photo of a farmer. These are my, whatever it is that they make in this little photo with a little message, and it's always the husband and wife in the field somewhere.
Or you got like the name of the cow on it.
Yeah, that too. Did you know on the show we have actually picked out Mito Fuku-chan, which was the name of the cow that we ate on the show?
Really?
Yep.
But it's kind of like sad though.
It was bizarre transformation to see because we're looking at these cows and they're being taken such great care of and they're really cute. Got lots of personality. They come over, they want to be scratched on the ears and you're having a relationship. But once they've gone to the slaughterhouse, it's just meat. And the moment you taste it, it is delicious. So no regrets there.
こちら
Wow.
タ
Yes.
スマニアサーモンの1日熟成マリネです。
Wow.
じゃあお味そのままついてますし、旨味を最大限引き出すために事前にマリネしてあります。ぜひこのままお召し上がりください。
Those are really thick pieces of salmon.
It looks delicious. You wanna grab a piece?
I want.
I love the portion size here. I mean, come on. That is some serious salmon. Tasmania bread. It's been marinated for a day to pull out the special flavors of it.
Super juicy.
And that's good salmon. That's really delicious. I always had an image of like salmon coming from Norway or maybe Chile, but I never really thought of Tasmania as having salmon. But I guess when you think about the globe, like there's ice down there too, so the salmon must come down there too.
こちら自然ハワイナチュラルワインのラディコンですね。
Oh, looks fantastic.
こちら香りもとてもいいので、ぜひお楽しみください。
Thank you. It's beautiful. Look at that clear color. That slime almost smells like apple cider. This is gonna be really sweet, but that's like a heavy, organic, white wine-ish orange wine. It's very delicious. Not gonna lie, it's very good. When you take a piece of salmon from Tasmania and you pair it with this wine, that is right. But do you actually diet? Like, as in, like, do you worry about your weight ever?
I definitely have, and I do still mind. The thing is just that my problem is not my weight. My problem is like that I'm skinny fat. I'm already at a low BMI. Like if I lose any more, I'll easily get underweight. It's just that I don't have a lot of muscle, and that's the hard part. I also struggle with some chronic illness, and that makes it really hard for me to exercise. I've gotten the diagnosis of chronic fatigue syndrome. So it's usually like after having a viral infection or a bacterial infection, you can semi-permanently hurt your nervous system so that it is always in like survival mode.
Wow.
Like it will never let you relax and recover.
That sounds really terrifying, to be honest.
It is. Like
Yeah.
things were going good with my channels and I would, have all these fans like waiting for my contents, but then I would just be like feeling sick all the time. So whenever I felt a little bit better, I would spend that energy, like 100% of it on just like creating contents. And even though it still doesn't look like a lot, like that's all that I had at the moment. And it would still not feel like good enough for me. And then I would just rest after that. So it would just be like me feeling bad while resting and me feeling bad while working because it still wasn't good enough for me. And like I told you that I'm going through something transformational, and that also has to do a lot with like the mindset change for me. Like now I'm just learning how to be so much nicer to myself because like me deciding to start dancing was like, am I allowed to do this? Because I was like, what if it's gonna take up like so much of my energy and I'll have to reduce my working times? Like, can I really do that? Like it kind of feels, very like wrong or selfish.
Wow. This is heavy.
Yeah.
It's good. I'm really proud of you for being able to share these.
Yeah, thank you.
That takes courage. There's a lot of people guaranteed following, even watching this show right here now, that are like interested in these kind of conversations.
Yes.
And it's like, what is step one? Where did you start?
For me, I started also recovering by quitting my medications.
Really?
Yes. I was really dependent on like benzodiazepines for like keeping my nervous system calm.
Yeah.
And I honestly don't recommend that to anyone because it's not gonna help you recover. Like you have to figure out how to calm your nervous system yourself. Like how you have to learn how to regulate yourself, not by medication.
Right.
I actually feel like I'm rediscovering who I actually am, you know?
That's great.
This is like the first time in my adult life that I have like periods where I feel like I'm moving towards like a normal, like regulated nervous system.
Right.
It's just like so insane to me, like how everything, like daily life can feel different. Like I have so much more freedom than I have before.
Your journey and that you're able to share it now is really inspiring because it's like life-changing. There's no 100% answer anywhere.
Yeah.
But the fact that you've been able to find your own answer.
Yes, and I actually would like to help people with this someday because like my generation, we are so like stuck in this digital world. And it's super overstimulating to always get all the information of the world. Like we're not supposed to have all of this information fired at us. You need some amount of boredom to like, you know, sit down and be like, what am I gonna do now? Like, just try something. You know, if you're stuck scrolling, like you're not gonna do that.
This is true. This is true. AI is also moving extremely fast. But the thing is, it moved so fast. Like all the social media platforms blew up so fast in a very short time that there was really no data to back up if it was good or bad. But I know that if you take an iPad and you give it to a child in anywhere in the world that has never seen an iPad, that never touched it, doesn't even know what it is, if you let them play with it for a couple of minutes, they've already figured out how to use it. So good and bad, it's a good tool, but I don't think you should also blame the tool maybe because it has good qualities for sure.
Yeah, for the longest time, I really struggled to say like, actually, I'm kind of disabled right now. Like I'm bedbound. Like just those words, I couldn't say them out loud because it would be too painful.
Yeah.
So for the longest time, like no one except my dad, who I was staying with, like no one even knew that I was like housebound or bedbound. Just saying those words, like you're kind of also saying it to yourself. Like it's so hard to actually admit to yourself that you're doing bad sometimes.
Yeah.
So that makes it hard to reach out as well, and I really get that.
Sorry for interrupting. This is pork?
ポークです。牛肉にも見えるような
はい。
ワイルドな感じなんですけど、
そうです
放牧豚のローストっていう名前です。一般的な豚肉と違うとやっぱちょっと脂がすごく美味しいっていうのが特徴で、もともと下味はついてるんですけど、まずそのまま食べていただいて、で付け合わせに北海道の芳醇いったお味噌と熊本県の天草市の粗塩をお付けいただいて。
Thank you very much.
Looks so good.
Yeah, it looks really delicious.
It's so thick too.
Let's try some of this. It looks amazing. This pork has got extra fat on it, so it looks almost like beef. Why don't you grab a piece first? That looks like an excellent source of protein. Get the best one, yeah. Oh, look at that. That's crazy. Here we go. Oh my gosh. That's delicious. That's super sweet.
Yeah.
Really good, very well flavored and cooked.
I'm gonna try the miso.
Yeah, it looks delicious. Oh, but with the carrot, it's also delicious. It's a really good chunk of meat.
It's like the fat is like really marbled.
Yeah, that's what you said. It's a specifically fatty kind of pork. I once had apple pork from Aomori, where they were just giving them apples. They had an apple farm, so they're like, we're just gonna give them apples on top of the other stuff. So lots of apples, but it was actually quite sweet, kind of similar to this actually. So I thought to take this opportunity to ask you how you're feeling about Japan right now.
I think it's really sad that like people who have lived here, like, and that it's getting so hard for them to stay here. I did experience that myself also a little bit with my visa applications. Like before, they wouldn't ask so many details as they do now. Like now, I basically have to tell them my schedule beforehand. Like if I want to apply for a 1-year visa, then I have to tell them every month of the year, the coming year, what I am going to do to make money in Japan. And I do hear from my friends that it's like also hard for them to get visas. It's just hard, like to just move to Japan. Like that's not something that is easy to do right now.
No.
And
which is kind of weird because they actually need the foreign workforce to come and help them out here because of the dwindling population. It's a double-edged sword, that one.
It's like a different mindset within the governments. Like I talked to people who I know through salsa dancing 15, 20 years ago. Like they wanted some foreign cultures to come here, like some experts, some teachers to, bring it to Japan. So they really wanted people like him at the time, and he could easily set up his business visa, like even without like all the funding that you would need right now. Right now you have to prove, why you are bringing value to this country, which is good in some sense, but it's just like so different than it was before. So yeah, I can imagine like it's gonna bring some change to the country.
So this leads into the last segment of today's show. It is 3 things you wish you knew before you came here.
I would say number 1, okay, like I used to be a little bit the type of person to like look down a little on people who live in their foreigner bubble. But my thoughts on that have changed now. Like I think now it's actually kind of okay to have your bubble. I think it's still really good to fully immerse yourself in the culture, and I also try that myself. Like I have Japanese friends too. Like I would say it's more like half-half. But at first, when you come here, it's like so hard to make friends. Like just try as a foreigner to insert yourself into a Japanese friend group. I mean, it's not just Japan, it's every country. Like when you go abroad, it's gonna be so hard to just, join an already existing friend group. Like you kind of have to make your own community, which at first is probably gonna be foreigners. And that's totally fine. Like it doesn't mean that you're not immersing in the culture. It just means like you need people around you that get you. And when you get here, the people gonna understand your experience are gonna be other foreigners who just got here.
Okay, so number 2.
Realize that Japan is not Tokyo. Like Tokyo is a city, and it's a huge, huge city with its own culture. It's like saying, I'm gonna go to the USA and then only staying in New York City.
Yeah.
Go outside of Tokyo as well and see which city fits you, because Tokyo might not be the city, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like maybe you are more of a
Sendai person. Okay, point 3.
I didn't know how brutal the summers would be here.
And the summer is creeping up on us as we speak.
Like, don't be like, oh, 20 minutes or like 15 minutes walk from the train station, that's nothing. Like, when it gets to summertime, you will be dying if you live on top of a hill. So keep that in mind when you choose your place to live.
That's really cool. What else have you got going on in your life? Anything coming up?
We're working on a really exciting project now and coming up with all types of creative ideas and gonna be shooting something maybe.
Cool. That's very exciting. I'm really happy to see you again. It's kind of like, getting a check-in with one of my daughters. It's like really cool to see. Actually, the things you shared on the show today is amazing. It takes great courage to do that. And I'm really proud for you. And you got to stand up for yourself. And the fact that you've been able to find a way in life is inspiring.
Yeah, thank you for listening. I mean, I really appreciate that. And
thank you for being you.
thank you too.
Thank you for being you. It's really powerful. Next generation leader, there you go. Don't forget, subscribe to this channel, set that reminder, and come back where every bite tells a story. And you know what? We might see each other again on this channel. And that's it. 3, 2, 1. Us!
Us!
それで最後にちょっとやっぱ日本語で会話したいんだけど、
はい。
どんな感じですか、エラちゃん日本語喋ると。
ああ、恥ずかしい。いやでもなんか最近は結構日本語で話すのも慣れてきた。
素晴らしい。
なんか教科書からの勉強も必要だと思うけど、普通になんか日本語で会話するのも大事だと思う。どっちも。
めちゃくちゃ上手なんだけど。That was really wonderful to hear. I actually feel like you sound better in Japanese now than you did a year ago. Really? I feel like I can tell the difference, so that's really cool.